Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft and I'm back to cast another awesome team game for you tonight. And this is going to be a bit of a special game because it will be a 4v4 and I have not done a 4v4 in a while. And the reason this is a special game, this will be the second time on this channel, I think the second time, that I will have cast a game played by myself. So this is me, Foosk. I am the Orange Terran. And let me do the introductions here. My teammates will be Cynic, the pink Zerg, Nikoomba, the green Terran, Funktron, the yellow Zerg. And our opponents, this is Sand Canyon by the way, our opponents will be Fitzhugh, the red Terran, Infested, the purple Zerg, Frizzle, the blue Zerg, and Alcopawnage, the teal Terran. So now that that is all out of the way, I just wanted to briefly introduce and say that this is something that I have been doing since I started casting on this channel. I have been, every once in a while, I will save a team game that I thought was a really good game for one reason or the other. I have been saving games that I have both won and lost, so and the other thing about it is that I've been saving them and putting them on the back burner, so to speak, so that by the time that I watch it and cast it for you, I will have completely forgotten what happens in this game, because right now your guess is totally as good as mine. I do not remember what happened in this game at all. I have probably played a couple of hundred or something since I did this game. This is about 4 weeks old or so, about a month ago is how long ago I saved this game. So actually my my own play has improved quite a bit since then. So anyway, this figures to be a super intense matchup, and there's probably going to be all kinds of stuff going on all over the field, as is the usual for a 4v4 match in this game. So I will do my best to keep up, so you guys can keep an eye on the production tab up there. I know it'll end up taking up a lot of space as this game gets into the mid game. It will start to take up a lot of space because the window just keeps increasing out. No matter whoever has the highest amount or the most different things going on will make this window wider, and so, but I will scoot the screen. That is the advantage of this HD widescreen awesomeness, because I could have the production tab like out to this point but still show you what's going on over here on the right side. So anyway, it looks like I'm going to be getting I used to play, when I played Terran a while back, I used to always go for the one racks orbital command and then continue throwing down more production buildings. Since then in the team games I've actually been going with a 2 racks and then orbital command, and that seems to be doing a little bit better for me. But either way, it looks like I just noticed Funktron has already completed a Baneling's Nest, so a really quick Baneling's Nest here. Those are probably going to be, Baneling's always a great unit to get on Zerg in the early game, especially if you are going against Terran and Zerg opponents, because generally you are going to be seeing a lot of Marines and a lot of Zerglings at the beginning. It looks like blue here, Frizzle, blue is going to be going for an expansion right here at a pretty standard timing, I guess, a safe timing in a team game for a Zerg, but still fairly early. And so that will start to pay dividends for him soon. And here comes the Banelings are morphing in for Funktron. So surprised that we haven't seen any pressure just yet. It looks like actually my team is getting ready to press out. And apparently everyone on my team is ready except me. Actually looks like I'm going to be moving out with a few Marines and a Marauder here. I probably, yeah, the slow is finished, but no stim research yet. I'm still a noob, so yeah, this is not gonna be. This is a diamond level game, so it's pretty high level play, but this is not the uber diamond level play. So there will probably be some mistakes made, and that will make for opportunities for learning experiences as well as entertainment. It looks like me and Cynic are ready to press out, but our teammates lagging a little bit far behind. Interesting to note that all 4 of us are going to be going for the same base. Oftentimes in these 4v4 games, I've noticed it being advantageous to maybe go 3 on one base and one guy tries to attack another base that has been vacated of reinforcements. But we'll see how this pans out, because all 4 of us are about to press here, and getting some decent positioning. Actually, Fitzhugh is able to do a lot of damage, but he is going to go down pretty quickly to all 4 of our armies. So right now, look at Frizzle has a ton of Zerglings he's going to be forced to bring back here to try and reinforce this battle for Fitzhugh. And these Banelings are going to come in here and looks like they're going to blow up on SCVs. Oh, so many SCVs go down there. The problem is all the Banelings, we need those for these Zerglings. These Zerglings, actually, a lot of them are going down by Frizzle, trying to escape, run around the back, buy some time until his teammate Infested can get up there with some more Zerglings of his own. Meanwhile, it looks like me and Cynic are just annihilating Fitzhugh's base. There are some more reinforcements now, though, from Alcopawnage, and it looks like this ball of Marauders and Marines, and combined with these Zergling Tier, is going to clean up that army. A lot of damage has been done, but Fitzhugh wisely lifting off his buildings, and he is going to re-land them, and he will be able to get back in this game. Look at all the minerals he has saved up, so he will be able to get re-going in this game fairly soon, not losing too much. So actually, I would say a fairly even exchange there. I mean, all of us, we did lose our entire armies in that attack. So maybe actually the team on the right has an advantage, because look at Red still is completely in this game. He's calling a mule down. He's going to be able to get going here very soon. He's throwing down 2 reactors, make it 3 reactors. So he's going to be pumping Marines. Probably worried that there will be another attack coming on his base in the near future. Hitting a 4th barracks now, Fitzhugh is. So he actually did a fairly good job holding that attack off. His positioning here was not the most ideal, but there wasn't much he could do against that giant army. And once the battle has started, without a stim especially, there's no point in trying to run away and get better positioning when you are outnumbered. Better off just trying to kill as much as you can. And it looks like the bottom team ready to counterattack, going to be attacking Yellow's base down here. Funktron is in a lot of trouble. He needs reinforcements from us. Meanwhile, though, this lair is in a lot of trouble. The Zerglings are going to desperately try and come off here. The drones may be coming off a little too soon. Here comes Green with this ball of Marines and Marauders, going to try, and Funktron needs to wait until the Marines and the Roaches get in the back here. Here they go. Now the drones are going to be coming in to try and help with this fight, but the hatchery did go down for Funktron. He has a lot of minerals banked up, though. These drones need to get out of this fight at this point. There are enough reinforcements here that these drones don't need to be taking all this damage. Funktron still, though, he's doing all he can to try and ward this attack back, so that will get forced back. It looks like I have reinforced here with one one siege tank and one preparing SCV, following it around. It looks like I am going to be trying to counterattack by myself, which is a terrible idea. Do not take notes from me on this matchup, because I think I made plenty of mistakes trying to go setting up the siege tank down below and running the marine ball up here to get the vision, but not with a real clear plan in mind. I'm about to get surrounded right here. This tank, it needs to get out of siege mode and run away, but the Mutalists from Frizzle are going to pick that off. So I was able to do some damage here, but the fact that I attacked by myself really made this attack less effective than it could have. If I had waited for the Roaches from Cynic to come with me, it would have made a big difference. Now these Mutalists just have free reign on the Roaches, trying to get away now. Hydralisk reinforcing from the purple Zerg, and it looks like Nikoomba up here a bit late too. Cynic giving the call to turn back, realizing that we had overextended ourselves. Mainly it was me who overextended himself. I may be the weak link in this game. It is very possible. So try not to make fun of me too much, as I think I've gotten a lot better over the last few weeks. But anyway, and I have been saving some more games of my own recently with a couple of my friends. We had some really epic games that I did save. I'll probably wait a while to cast them until I forget exactly what happened, so it will be more exciting. Because like when I'm casting this right now, I have vague memories. Like when I started to press out and I shouldn't have, that's when I remembered what happened in that engagement, because I remembered it because it was so stupid. At the time I was like, what the hell was I just doing? So either way, some quick back and forth action there, but now it looks like teams are going to be content to sit back, get those expansions running. I remember, I think Cynic took this second one back here, which is normally my natural, so I was kind of like, dude, seriously, you're going to take mine? So, And I had to get Vikings out to clear this Overlord that was going to scout me because I was trying to lift off and take my gold expansion over here. In a pretty safe place, and a relatively safe and secure place. It's protected by rocks here. The problem is if the rocks do go down and you don't see it, then you're in trouble. But Cynic does have an Overlord here, so we will have that vision. Meanwhile, Red is definitely back into this game. He has been pumping Marines out, so possibly, and this is a brilliant move right here, landing 2 Vikings on the edge of this base. I mean, that was really smart. I lost 1 Viking there, so that was just really unnecessary. Not sure what the hell I was doing there, but either way, there are going to be a lot of mutas now on the field for Frizzle. Not really opting to harass with these. He could easily finish Funktron, who's been trying to rebuild desperately after suffering massive casualties in that earlier engagement. But this group of hiders for Infested has not increased in size in quite a while. He pumped those out in desperation, and since then he has just been droning and expanding, double expanding. This is not something you see too often with the Zerg player here taking both of these bases on both teams. That is a bit strange. Looks like we are getting ready for an attack here. Cynic thinking, hey, we need some banelings because there's a giant marine ball here. So it looks like we are just going to try and press the issue regardless, but but at the same time, blue and purple are going to be pushing on the yellow base. So are we going to start seeing a base race? At this point, it's really difficult to decide. Do you continue the press or do you drop back to defend? It really depends a lot of times on the army sizes, but it looks like I'm going to press right up this ramp, getting very poor positioning. Look at the concave from Fitzhugh. The problem is that his unit's forced to come up close enough where the Marines down below were able to shoot them. So that did actually work out. I lost a lot of units in the front lines, but we are pressing into red space. Looks like going to be able to clean up this. But the problem is, at the same time, teal and blue have gone right into the front of green space, and just decimating that base. So right now, both teams decimating each other's bases. Fitzhugh is lifting buildings off and flying them away again. It doesn't look like we are going to be able to kill those, so the advantage right there, Terran. And Nikoomba desperately needs to be doing the same thing. Funktron has left the game. The yellow teammate has already decided that he is going to leave the game because he is tired of not having anything to do, because blue is just this planetary fortress is blowing up Zerglings and this missile turret doing a lot of damage. But it looks like blue is probably going to, well, he will be able to clean that up because the Mutalisk can go undeterred on that planetary fortress.